Guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to go over Solana. Now this is a very interesting one for those of you that maybe have been watching us for some time and you've been following us on our social medias. You will understand that we did an update on this at around $10 per coin. Now it's progressed extremely well since then, and you're probably wondering, is it too late to buy? Can I still get an entry? Or if I'm holding, should I sell or should I hold, etc. I'm going to get into that in this video, but before I do that, make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and as always click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date on all our recent videos. Remember guys, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own research, right? Very important that you do your own research, and remember to click the link in my description, join our Telegram group so you can stay up to date on all our recent updates, news updates, technical updates, and much more. And of course, if you want those juicy entries, exits, and under the radar cryptocurrency gems, sign up to Crypto Crew Premium today. The link also in the description. Now, price is currently at, this is actually incorrect. I'll see if it's actually upgraded. There we go. So it's currently at $37 per coin. It's up 18.1% for the day. So it's actually, moving as we speak. So I'm going to try and speed this up for you guys so you guys can, have a look at chart in action. So it's actually going up right this second, right? So the market cap has increased significantly. It's now at $10 billion market cap. Now, for those of you who are wondering, okay, but what is this project actually? I've heard of it. It's a protocol that's designed to facilitate decentralized app creation. It aims to improve scalability by introducing proof of history consensus combined with underlying proof of stake consensus of the blockchain. Now, because it's actually because of the innovative hybrid consensus model that it has, it enjoys interest from small time retail investors and traders like you and I, and also larger institutional traders like hedge funds, etc. So they get the best of both worlds essentially, right? Which is genius in a way. Now, one thing to note, and one thing I would say as well, is that this has performed tremendously since the start of the year. So even if we go from the start of the year, let's just go back. The overall percentage, let's just do it from where price is now, is over 2,000% at an all-time high, nearly 3,000%, 3,400% for the year. Guys, that is absolutely insane. If you entered from the start of the year, congratulations, well done. You did a really good job on this entry. But of course, probably wondering, okay, what is actually going to happen now? What should I do now? Well, number one, this has actually been one of the best performers during the actual sell-off that happened in May, right? So on average, we saw cryptocurrencies sell off around 70 to 80% on average. And of course, some of the coins that had no real value sold off and didn't recover. This is actually only sold off 67%, right? Which shows there's a lot of buyers in this market and a lot of holders as well. And the funniest thing is, when we saw the sell-off, we saw price whip back into trend almost immediately, and it's up 99% since that entry. This is not slowing down at all, and based on our actual analysis and projections, even if we were to go back to all-time highs and meet our next target area, that would be nearly 83% return, which is still tremendous, right? A tremendous return. Let me just make this clearer for you guys, just in case you're following the price action at the moment. Absolutely tremendous return so far for the year. Let me just, there we go, to where we are now. In fact, I'll do it before the sell-off just to make it clear. Okay, whoops, let's just do this. So we'll go back. Okay guys, having technical difficulties with TradingView. This seems to be all too common recently. So I'm going to do it before the sell-off. We'll do it at the around the all-time high area. So I'll do it there just so you guys can see what's happening. Now, as you can see, we're already whipping back into trend and it looks like we are going to create an all-time high, which is very, very interesting, because that means that, to be honest with you, a perfect entry for this would be right now. As you can see, it's bouncing off that trend line to head up to the upside, and we can actually draw a little triangle in there. There we go. So ideally we want to wait for the break, and then get a juicy entry on this. But to be honest with you, like I said, the reason why I didn't actually buy this early is because I saw other projects that I was currently looking at, and I wanted to just focus in on them and, plow more money into them. And to be honest with you, they did actually pay off. So a strategy that one could use, or is the project that was maybe shorter term, I could use that capital and plow it into Solana, and essentially buy more Solana than I would have if I had bought immediately. So it's not really about being too late. It's all about the time frame on this. Now, this is a project that has a real use case, and I believe will be around a long time from now. I still believe that it's still early on in this journey, considering this isn't even a top 10 project at the moment, and I do believe Solana will become a top 10 project at some point. So keep a close eye on this. And one thing to note as well is that the max supply is under 500 million, right? And what we do know from projects that have similar projects like this, you're looking at on average 1 billion coin supply, etc. Now, I'm not saying that's that's going to be a make or break, but that will also be reflected in the price. So for example, even though $37 may seem like a lot, really and truly, we can easily see this go to $100 by, let's say, $100 by the end of June, even, or the end of July, or something along those lines. So do not be confused sometimes by the actual price, because a lot of people think because it's $37 and maybe another project that's similar is around the same price, that maybe this maxed out or something along those lines. That's not always the case. So you do have to pay attention to the coin supply. And just to conclude that, imagine if you saw let's say VeChain at $5 per coin. Now, it doesn't mean that, just because it's at $5 a coin, it should go up to $37. You have to take into account the coin supply, the market cap, and much, much more. So that's what we've done with this project. But just to conclude, because I've gone on for quite some time, number one, we are super bullish on Solana. Number two, the price action looks really, really good and has recovered really well since that market pullback, which we are super, super excited about. And last but not least, to be honest with you, this looks like an incredible buying opportunity, especially to hold for the next few months. We see an easy, 2x, 3x but return within the short term anyway. So yeah, that's it for now. Keeping a close eye on this. And yeah, with that being said, guys, remember, when others are fearful, be greedy. And when others are greedy, be fearful. And do remember, this hasn't even been listed on Coinbase yet. So there's a lot more to come. But anyway, guys, I'll leave it there. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you join the Telegram group. And as always, seize the day.